My tag is Snacks, SUG, Shields Up Gaming Snacks, and I main Villager. Honestly, like, practicing for a tournament, it's hard to do that because you don't know what kind of players you're going to meet there, so it's hard to tell, but I think, honestly, like, you need to get, like, a bunch of friends together. Like, you need to have, like, a Smash hangout, like maybe, like, 2 days before or something. Watch videos, like, on the player that you main, like, for the best player of your character, I guess. Like, for me, I would watch Renai, because he's the best villager. So, like, for anybody who would main, like, Ryu, they could watch, like, Trello, or, like, if they main Mario, they could watch, like, Ally, you know? So YouTube helps a lot. YouTube, and then, like, you need to play with a bunch of friends, I feel. Yeah, you need to warm up. Traveling helps a lot, honestly, because, like, you get to play lots of different people. So when you go to that tournament that you've been focusing on to go, like, you're going to be ready. Because you've been playing lots of different people, and I think like also the most important part is like confidence. Like honestly, like, you need to go in with confidence. But like the labbing is for sure like needed. You need to have like your combos down. You know, you need to know all the characters. So yeah, I would honestly suggest like getting like a bunch of friends together, like a bunch of friends, as many as you can. Just put it on Facebook. Like, hey, everybody, come over to my house right now. Bring setups, and then they'll come and you know, get that labbing in with a bunch of people. Honestly, because the more people you play with, the better you're gonna get.
Yo, it's your boy TNT, and I main Luigi. Whenever I lab, I always lab, or at least I try my best. I try my best to lab with a buddy or a friend, somebody preferably higher level than I am, really, so they could always teach me some new tips and tricks, especially when it comes to a tournament. So say the tournament's like 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away, then I would lab for like 2 out of those 3 weeks at least, lab hard, like playing like once a day at the very least. It's the same thing I do for Street Fighter, for Super Smash Brothers, yeah, for shooters even. I do the same thing, especially if I have a tournament. So that's how I do it. Usually just lab with a buddy. Lab with a buddy for a long period of time. Lab with yourself if you have to. Go on YouTube and watch videos. You know, the more information you absorb, you know, the more you can output. So.
My name's SU Arjuna, and I main Sheik, and I secondary Mewtwo and Mario. Don't lab, watch replays. No, I mean, if you look at one of the best players in the state, Karna, he actually doesn't almost ever lab. He labs during matches, but what he does do really well is he watches what good players do and figures out how to beat it in the neutral game. It's one thing to be good at catching people when you're in the advantage state, but you need to be able to win the neutral game to get them in that place. So find out where you're making your mistakes and just be more safe.
All right, my tag is Lead, and I main Samus. I mean, I got other secondaries like Ganondorf, but other than that, yeah, I mainly use Samus. Of course, the main thing would be warming up, because once you get in a match, you know, it's like working out. You gotta feel it. You gotta get warmed up. You gotta heat it up. So then, so I would say that's probably the best things, because if you just get into it, most of the time you're just gonna be really stiff, and you know, it's just not good for you.
My name is Foreskin, and I main Greninja. Like when it comes, I don't know, dude. Like I kind of wanted to give this interview because like there's like 2 ways of approaching it. You could be like super smart and like be like, okay, like you can look like there's a site called KarageNetHammer.com, and what you do is like once you go in there, it gives you all the frame data for every character. It gives you landing lag. It gives you their auto cancel frames. It gives you just exactly what attack the frame comes out, ending lag, starting lag, everything. It's crazy. You can memorize that, but like the way I do it, which is like the dumb way, was like, I mean, like, yeah, you look at it, but at the same time, like, I just get a feel for it, you know? It's just like you practice it over and over again, and like, dude, just like play for glory if you need to learn like just like crazy stuff about a character, because like that's what I did. Like Greninja, dude, everybody like. The thing about Greninja is like he's so weird to play, you know, and like yeah, that's one thing. Like I've like when I picked him up, dude, it was like day after day getting bodied on full glory, just like, and I wanted to switch so badly, you know, like I'd switch back to my other character and I'd get mad, but yeah, like yeah, it's just practicing, honestly, getting a feel for it. I think that's the best thing, because I think that's the best thing to do for frame data and practicing. Yeah.
Tag is Tony Sherber, and I main Rosalina. When labbing, there's a lot of things you can do. A lot of people think all you can do is test kill percents, but that's not true at all. For example, like recently I learned that Rosalina deals with Ness on stage, because when Ness is trying to land, it doesn't have a double jump. Rosalina's dash attack covers all of his aerial landing options. Like, I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't labbed it, you know? Other things would be frame advantage. I study frame advantage a lot, and whenever I'm in the lab, I have a lab partner, and I study frame advantage for, let's say, Cloud. I know his forward tilt is unsafe on shield. If I shield his forward tilt, I can get a guaranteed dash attack. If I shield his cross slash, it's like -8 on shield. If I'm spaced correctly, I can get a down smash, true down smash, and that could kill in certain situations, you know? Other things I test for, practice different kill setups or kill combos on different characters. For example, Rosalina has Luma's jab 1-2, which true combos into up air on like most floaty characters. But against Fox and Greninja, you could jab 1-2, and because their gravity is so high, they'll fall on the ground, and you can get a true up tilt. And up tilt with Luma kills like at 100%, 110%. Those are types of things that you could figure out in the lab. Practicing for a tournament, labbing, I mean, things I think about, like if I'm trying to juggle Sheik, if I can read in game that Sheik's going to waste her bouncing fish and jump when I'm juggling her, then all I have to do is think about what are my grounded options or aerial options that beat Sheik's options. I found out that Sheik's aerial mobility is bad, Rose's ground speed beats it, and I can beat it with up smash. Just thinking about all that stuff, looking on Kurogan Hammer and like character attributes, I can learn a lot of stuff about character matchups that way.
My tag is Wispy. I main Diddy Kong, secondary Jigglypuff, and Anonymous, and Falcon. So for labbing and for preparing for a tournament, right? I mean, yeah, preparing for a tournament. Okay, so labbing specifically, there's different ways of doing it. Like you could put a computer, you know, and practice your combos, or you could practice like tech skill. Like for example, Diddy Kong is pretty like, I like moving around Battlefield and like, you know, getting comfortable with my controller, because I feel that like that's another thing as well, like getting comfortable with your controller. And you know, watching matches against, you know, for example, if you're gonna fight the wall, look up Yoshi matchups, you know, look up matchups that not just the wall exclusive, but like the Raptor and some other like known Yoshi players and etc. Like I think that's one of the best ways, looking up VODs of people.
My tag is Sonic7474, and I main Sonic. When I usually practice, I practice on my DS for some reason. And on my spare time, I watch videos, mainly of my character, Sonic or Tunic. I mostly watch 6WX, Ken, the high top Sonics, and I try my best to understand matchups.
My name is Krebs, and I main Ness. All right, so whenever I'm practicing for any tourney, basically I just make sure I'm more comfortable with my characters, like movement-wise, everything. Looking at VODs of top-level players for your characters is the way to go. Like, you'll literally see things like Cloud, for example, down throw nair cross slash. You'll see like little like confirms, and that alone can get you ready for tourneys. So, easy.
My name is Felix Faction. That's my tag. My name is Felix, and I am the solo Mega Man of Houston, Texas. Okay, so labbing. Tournaments are way different than I'd say what I do personally. With labbing, it's really just repetition. If you're practicing like a tech or a combo, you know, just doing it over and over again, having that muscle memory is super important, because in tournament you need to be, you're never doing one thing, you're always double tasking. So you need to be able to like do it while you're not thinking about it, whatever it is. So I'd say repetition. And then in tournaments, when people ask me about tournaments, like how to get better or how to handle jitters, I always tell them exposure therapy, because I mean, just going out here, competing week after week, that's the best thing. Like people say, oh, chew gum, drink a lot of water and all that. Nothing beats going to tournaments over and over again and just getting bodied every week or doing better every week. However it is, exposure therapy.